The New England Patriots defense is much better than the New York Giants defense, and last week the Bills could only muster up 14 points. Here at Bills News Consolidated, I always discuss the stats not lying, but when there's a change at quarterback, I think the stats could potentially be lying to us here. The Patriots have a top 10 defense so far in 2023, but we need to digest their offensive stats and see why I believe there could be a change at quarterback, Malik Cunningham. Just to give an apples to apples comparison here, Mac Jones versus Josh Allen, we can clearly see Mac Jones with 1,200 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, whereas Josh Allen is at 1,500 passing yards, 13 passing touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. Josh Allen has almost 3 times the amount of passing touchdowns and 1 less interception than Mac Jones. Even James Cook running the football at 363 and Ramondre Stevenson at 234. Also take a note here at Kendrick Bourne, their leading receiver here at 307 yards, while our guy Stephon Diggs is doubling that at 620 yards. Comparing Mac Jones to the rest of the NFL, we can clearly see that the Patriots are 13th overall in the NFL with the fewest passing yards. And the Patriots, who are rumored to run the football with new free agent Ezekiel Elliott and also Ramondre Stevenson, they are 7th in the NFL with the fewest rushing yards. They also have the 9th fewest rushing touchdowns in 2023. Stats here prove that the offense for the Patriots has been completely stagnant. They're not scoring points. They're not rushing the football. They're not passing the football. So a change at quarterback could very well come, especially against the Buffalo Bills. Here's a little dose of Malik Cunningham and what he actually presents for the Patriots, a scrambling running quarterback. Now, the Patriots do have some excuses with all the injuries, especially on this offensive line. You could see all the guys questionable for this game, a lot of players on IR, both offensively and some key factors defensively. As I said at the beginning of this video, the Patriots defense is a lot better than the New York Giants defense going this week, and they have a lot more talent, especially on the perimeter corner. The Bills went against 2 rookie corners last week, and we only scored 14 points. The Patriots secondary is a lot better, even trading for J.C. Jackson. But Jalen Mills, Jabril Peppers, Kyle Duggar, Jonathan Jones kind of mixing in that slot, and also Miles Bryant. The Patriots are still very big up front. Those 3 defensive tackles in that 3-4 scheme, they are some big beast mode guys. I mean, Dietrich Wise, you could just see 6'6", 280 pounds. Lawrence Guy at 6'4", 315. The point I'm trying to make here is that the Patriots really have not found the right recipe to win, especially with a top 10 defense. Normally, you could rely on running the football, and that's really what the Patriots set out to do in 2023, but they have been very, very ineffective at doing that. One way to boost the running potential of an offense is by having a running, scrambling quarterback. Bill Belichick in his past has said it several times going against Josh Allen, even going against Tyrod Taylor when he was our quarterback here. What a scrambling quarterback does is allows the offense to have an additional blocker out there. If the quarterback keeps the ball, there's really no need to even have a running back out there. You could have an additional offensive lineman, tight end, or whoever you want blocking that defense. So yes, I am concerned more about this game than the New York Giants. The first reason being that this is an AFC East divisional game. Bill Belichick going against the Buffalo Bills, knowing the Buffalo Bills opponent. Now, I know the Bills have won 4 straight against the Patriots, but I am concerned that Bill Belichick is going to roll out Malik Cunningham, which is going to bring a whole different element to this offense and maybe bring a much-needed spark to their offense. The third reason why I'm concerned is Bill Belichick, his back is up against the wall. All these rumors talking about they might move on from Bill Belichick. They don't agree with what is going on with Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick always brings a different element to these games. And the thing that he really introduced to the NFL is taking away opposing offenses' number 1 threat. Last week, the Buffalo Bills force-fed Stephon Diggs with 16 targets. And I think Bill Belichick is going to know a little bit better how to shut down Stephon Diggs. He is definitely going to force the Buffalo Bills into finding their second, third option in this game. Now, hopeful that Kincaid is back, and I think that should definitely help things. But still, Bill Belichick is going to do a better job shutting down Stephon Diggs. Bill Belichick is going to set out to silence all of his doubters here. The Bills are really one of those staple teams in the NFL, a prove it to the NFL. And yes, the Patriots are 1-5, but their win came against the New York Jets, who the Buffalo Bills lost against. And the Patriots have played some decent teams this year. I mean, the Miami Dolphins, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Dallas Cowboys, and the New Orleans Saints they played. Alvin Kamara went off. I mean, Alvin Kamara is a great running back. Can James Cook play to that caliber against the Patriots? Kamara rushed for 80 yards. Just looking at these stats, understanding Mac Jones's struggles, understanding that Kendrick Bourne really isn't doing much, Juju Smith-Schuster, Devontae Parker, they're really not mustering up a lot of points offensively, and this really could call for a rabbit out of the hat from Bill Belichick to roll out Malik Cunningham versus the Buffalo Bills, utilize his rushing ability, and even Bill Belichick hinted this week in his press conference that Malik Cunningham is starting to progress as a passer. We know his escapability. We know what he can present running the football. And if the Bills have to deal with that, it's going to be a tough task. Fortunately, this defensive line definitely has a lot of speed. I mean, we contain Tyrod Taylor, a scrambling running back. Even Zach Wilson is a pretty fast scrambling running back. We didn't allow him to escape for any big yards. Mike Gesicki, an ex-Miami Dolphin, a 6'5", 6'6" tight end, winning those jump ball situations, similar to the play that Taron Johnson on Darren Waller. So I think the Bills really have to be concerned with that, considering that we have Terrell Bernard, Dorian Williams, and I think we're going to see a heavy base package from Sean McDermott with Dotson out there as well. If I was Bill Belichick, I would be eyeing up the smaller linebackers, the coverage-type linebackers for the Buffalo Bills here. No Tremaine Edmonds. I think Bill Belichick is really going to try to establish the run, and he's not only establishing the run this week, I really believe he's going to roll out Malik Cunningham and try to establish the run, which is definitely going to bring up some different situations for this Buffalo Bills defense. When you couple that with Bill Belichick's top 10 defense and his ability to shut down Stephon Diggs or opposing offense's number one threat, the Bills could find themselves in a situation here, a very uncomfortable situation versus the Patriots. Now, I've heard that this week Ken Dorsey and the Bills are trying to simplify things, right? We're trying to do what we do best. And I like the saying here, once you strike oil, don't stop drilling. Meaning, if Ken Dorsey finds something that works in this game, we need to stick to it and continue to dictate to the Patriots defense. And the recipe to win for the Buffalo Bills is to try to run up that score, to get up by 2 or more possessions, to force the Patriots to actually pass the football against us, against a defensive line that leads the league in sacks, that leads the league in overall destruction on this defensive line. So the Bills being tied for first with 24 overall sacks with the Baltimore Ravens, but we have to take a look at the turnovers that the Patriots are getting. The turnover differential, meaning how many turnovers you give up as an offense compared to how many turnovers you're getting as a defense. We could see the Bills here are +4. The New England Patriots are dead last in the NFL. The Bills have gotten 8 interceptions, 5 fumbles, and you can see the Patriots here only 2 interceptions, 1 fumble. It's awfully important for the Buffalo Bills to win the turnover battle in this game. Knowing the Patriots are 1-5 right now, and mainly one of those reasons is the turnover differential. If we give up turnovers versus the Patriots, they're definitely going to be hanging in this game. Keys for success in this game is to find a second option to Stephon Diggs. We know Bill Belichick is going to take away Stephon Diggs, and the recipe to win here is to get up by 2 or 3 possessions. So it's a must to find a second option in the passing game. I already mentioned Alvin Kamara going for 80 rushing yards against the New England Patriots defense. I think that's something that the Bills should try to do too, is establish the run. A running ball could actually be a second option to Stephon Diggs. And then you have to take a look at the Patriots defense. We cannot give up turnovers against this team. We know Bill Belichick is going to try to establish the run early. Therefore, the Buffalo Bills need to stop the run early to allow this offense to get up. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this statistical breakdown of the Buffalo Bills versus New England Patriots in New England. The Bills are 4 4-0 the last 4 games versus the Patriots, but I really believe Bill Belichick, with his back up against the wall, with rumors and people bickering about his firing, I think Bill Belichick is going to bring out all the stops versus an AFC East opponent. I appreciate you guys. Hit like, subscribe if you want the Bills to win. I will check you guys soon. Go Bills.